very soon into the pandemic last year that there was a need for people to have hot meals, healthy hot meals at home. This was particularly important when hospitals were discharging patients that might not necessarily have been discharged ordinarily, but they had to make space for COVID patients. The community kitchens that had to close, we managed to contact them and get them up and running as kitchens to batch cook food and then deliver out to the community.
Initially, because there wasn't enough to just give it out. So the idea was if we put it all together and made a big meal out of it and then put it into separate containers, then we could serve more people. Also during COVID there was illness, there was people with depression, didn't want to cook, they didn't want to have to make a roast dinner with the chicken or whatever. So it was easy for them to have just one meal in the microwave, and we knew that they were having all the nutrients they needed.
I saw what bushes were doing, and it took me back a bit. It was like, wow, there's this whole network of folk and how it's run. I've been down and when my kids were at school, I even do a bit of volunteering here, you know, to put back a bit to it, because I think it's amazing.
It's an important focus to make sure that they're getting a balanced meal. Plus, we also work with different allergens. We also check to make sure we do like vegetarian.
Making me like 41-year-old, and I'm trying foods that I've never tried before in my life. So like for nutrition and vegetables and that, all fresh veg, fruit as well, and potatoes. Like I've took a great liking to sweet potatoes now, and I've been getting them from here.
A lot of rural communities have really slipped through the cracks really of the support that's available. A lot of services have an urban bias because that's where the greater proportion of the population is, and so we thought it was important, as always, to make sure that the rural populations weren't disadvantaged. So some of the batch cook schemes are able to deliver out into the community.